The stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
This guy Lorenzo Insigne is a very fine player, Peter.
Certainly had his fair share of plaudits lately.
And he's deserved them all. He's so prolific on that left wing. And while he does have the vision and intelligence to play in other attacking positions, it's out wide where he feels most at home. His pace, his agility and his ability to cut in are some of his greatest strengths.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries to play it through. Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. It's a threatening ball.
Ah, o goleiro pegou, mano.
Brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Backward it goes. Prachuap looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Corinthians are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Fiore. Goes for a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Massaro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, played through for the wide man. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Pedido.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Corinthians
really do like their passes.
He's having a pop!
Pra fora,
I'll
bateu.
be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, looked like he
Ah,
tried to
a
give it
gente
some
tenta,
extra
mas não
width.
vai, né, mano?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Over to the right flank. He's quick to return. Shapes to shoot!
E o time!
Oh, Corinthians!
Bora, Vila,
Corinthians take the lead. And he's
Bora, 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 primeira divisão.
laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Vem de
Anything
primeira
that close to
divisão.
the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Judge, surely!
Caraca, mano. Valeu, goleiro. O triângulo que o cara seguiu, mano.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
O goleiro salvou agora, hein, mano.
Mateus plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away.
Aí, time.
And it's Otto. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Aí, time. Isso aí, time. Valeu, goleirão. Valeu, time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Messi. Big chance!
Ah, valeu, Messi. Obrigado, Messi. Quase.
Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Now it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Conte.
Corinthians really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mateus. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Deftly away. And it's Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. The final seconds now. And it's Albert Ferrer. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press.
Aí já era. Ah, vamos lá, time. Foco, foco, foco.
A very combative. The game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Ele.
So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Bale. Knocks it back. Can he get it through? Messi. Albert Ferrer goes sliding in. And here's Messi. Corinthians come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets into a good position. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corinthians have their second corner now. And this is Bale. Kante gets it clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lorenzo Insigne is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found the way through. Goes for the shot.
Caraca, que trocou de pernas.
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it Scholes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice-looking ball. O'Reilly calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. And he's there to clear it. Albert Ferrer. And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. That has been cut short. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pirlo making good progress on the right-hand side. Mateus. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Scholes. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Expulso,
Away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Ganhamos, já era.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the
Ganhamos.
seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No luck with that dink over the top. That's put paid to the danger. And this is Messi.
Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Prachuap really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Prachuap can't breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked
Aqui é só levantar certinho, não zoar,
does well to get it back.
não é ganho.
Corinthians still ahead by the game's only goal.
Falta,
Corinthians
ó.
have a free kick.
Trocar o time para dar uma melhorada, né? Ficar tudo cansado.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Danny Olmo.
Corinthians nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. No foul, says the referee. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is that. Relief finally. Now
mais uma pra cá.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air.
Bora, time.
Things already rolling.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living...
Cristiano Ronaldo! That is ended up in no man's land. He's found space here. He has found a way through. Cannavaro. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Amarelo, tem amarelo não?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Tries one from range.
Golaço, cê é louco.
Corinthians!
Cê é louco, tiro da pena, Toma, toma.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous.
Valeu,
I mean, how
Mbappé.
easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Griezmann. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Off the bar!
Neymar tem biscoito, Neymar aí dele, hein?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
O cara meteu uma biscoito lá, mano.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Mano, o cara quer fazer gol de fora da área, mano. Já peguei a dele já.
Looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is well cleared. And it's Griezmann. And this is Neymar. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Front-footed pressing going on here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Curitiba really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Driving on and making good progress. Kane.
Vai chutar.
He'll try from distance.
Mano, esse cara quer fazer gol de fora da área, mano. Já peguei a dele já, mano.
But no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Cannavaro. Can he get on the end of this?
Quase. Só finalizar,
He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
It's Baggio! Oh, the ball's
Caraca,
loose
pai.
here. Kane. Griezmann. Curitiba are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Threads one in. Akanji is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And here's Griezmann. There will be a throw-in.
Ai.
And it's Cannavaro. Knocks it out wide. And this is Kane. Lofted in. Oh, chance for a shot!
Caraca, mano. Ninguém pegou a bola, mano. Tinha 5 neles, tinha cara, mano.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a chance!
Caraca, mano. Ah, vai tomar no nariz esse jogo, mano. O cara em menos de 1 minuto virou o jogo, mano.
Really clever.
Curitiba leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and make...
Roberto Baggio!
Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, mano.
Well, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really.
Ah,
He
vou
certainly
parar.
had enough belief to take it on.
Não jogo mais. O turno de cap tava pra mim, sério, não tá não.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Olha isso, bicho.
Griezmann, not the most accurate pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Silvestre can clear it away. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely... We're on the move again.
Corinthians really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ah, perdi esse jogo, não tem como virar não. Tá bom, vamos bastante. Nossa, esse é o primeiro já fazer live, né?
Might want to be careful there. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Esse jogo já era.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Corinthians come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball over the top. He's gone looking for safety.
Pode tentar.
Somewhat off target.
Acabou muito certo. Vai se dar uma ombrada.
And it's Bale. Corinthians really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Não passa. Não vou embora.
Griezmann.
Essa bola lá vai passar, sabe?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Platini. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Acabou o jogo.
Corinthians can make their change now with a break in play. Cannavaro with the clearance. 60 minutes played. Nice sequence of passes. And the finish! Sensational from Suarez! That is a gem!
Valeu, Soares! Bora!
Gem!
Bora, time!
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
Vamos lá, aqui.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gerrard. That has found him in acres of space. That's very neat. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Platini. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish?
Pra fora, saiu.
Good run, lovely
Ele
take.
ter tocado pro
That is
peito,
where
mano.
it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace,
quero olhar.
into feet, nearly superb.
Nem quero olhar, mano. Ah, queria ter tocado pro peito.
Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That looks a good ball through. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he whips it in, and he's cut it out.
Curitiba really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has been cut short. Kane.
Kane.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Pele tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now he's off and running. Now it's Bale. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Great vision. Silvestre finding himself in space. Leicester gets it away. That's the throw.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 23.
It's Cannavaro. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's Kane! Nice looking ball. Just 5 minutes left. Kane. This is a promising build-up. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. Pele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Corinthians really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Duas chances lá de virar esse jogo.
They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caresses it through. Desai tries to clear. Pele. That pass isn't the best. Added time is up.
Tá bom, conseguimos o Soares lá na cagada.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually.
Agora acho que vai piar agora. O bagulho vai ficar louco agora, hein?
And decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught this time, surely!
He errou duas vezes.
Vital touch. Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
O goleiro salvou o cara agora, hein, mano?
Corinthians with the corner. They're first. Internacional are looking to go forward now. He's quick to return it, pitches it off him. And here's Ronaldinho. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's come to nothing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, strongly challenged there. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Needs the return pass. Now, can they get him away? Corinthians are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And this is Messi. Pirlo. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi.
Valeu, Messi, quase.
Corner number 2 then. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is Messi. Big chance!
Good.
And that's a sharp finish. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Totti, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they've got rid. Del Piero. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini makes the interception. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira. And it's Totti. Roberto Baggio. Now he's got space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Rossi. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. That's gone for a throw-in.
Internacional definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pirlo can get it clear. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Internacional do have a chance to counter here. Totti.
Oh, really well played.
Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Del Piero. Desai gets it clear. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Ronaldinho.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro cuts it out. Hullet. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
Good chance here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maldini to Totti. And it's De Rossi.
Minuto de acréscimo.
This is a promising build-up. And the pass is intercepted. And it's half-time.
Vai empatar de novo.
It was a half
Não
of
tem que
could
fazer,
have,
vai
should
empatar.
have. So we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
E aí sim.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an imaginative pass. Corinthians come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Aimed beyond the defence. Del Piero. He is through here. In by... Oh, good
Olha o
fly!
gol que eu tomei, mano. É, meu filho. Olha o Ronaldinho fazendo gol de cabeça, menino.
The speed
Que
and
isso, mano.
sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with
Isso
lethal effect.
é
He's
deixa pra
class,
parar mesmo.
real class.
He watched it all the way,
Ronaldinho fazendo
and
gol
the
de cabeça,
finish was
menino.
unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Internacional are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the
Ronaldinho
perfect
fazendo
time
gol
to
de
score.
cabeça,
The
menino.
manager's
Que é
giving nothing
louco.
away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Ronaldinho fazendo gol de cabeça,
Lovely
menino.
pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. That has not gone well.
Não vai. Ah, é outro jogo que, mano.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Não vai, aqui não.
That pass has been well intercepted. De Rossi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so
Bola
good
bate,
from him.
volta no pé do cara, velho. Impressionante.
Ambitious ball here.
Goleiro.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Corinthians are very much in the game, and
Platini!
Não vai.
And again, he is at his elastic best.
well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! And he's stuck it away. Corinthians are back in business.
Bora, time! Bora,
And
mano!
a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to
good
do
game.
again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Right back.
The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ai, mano, tá entregando o jogo!
And it's been taken short.
Muito bem.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's there to get it away. And he has
Alta.
been fouled there.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Rijkaard. And here's takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Totti going about things with real menace. Out of play for a throw.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win.
And Del Piero!
Totalmente impressionante.
And that's a real chance missed.
Del Piero has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
No luck with that dink over the top. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doesn't quite get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And And that's definitely not his best. Yamal is onto this. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nicely weighted ball. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Yamal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Não para o jogo, né, mano? Não para. A gente quer que faz gol, mano.
You either commit a foul and take one for the team,
or
just stand
by
and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter.
Real chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though.
Ah, eu aceito 1 a 1. Pra mim tá de bom tamanho.
That is the last of the action. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Pra jogar mais uma aí.
And we're underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Desai getting this one clear. And the shot!
Pra fora, Mbappé.
There's an early warning shot.
Caraca, Mbappé.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Cleared away. France are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. Now he's got space here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Mbappé, faz esse gol, Mbappé.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Mbappé. That is good strength.
Cara, é só chutar de primeira, mano. Por que o cara tem que dominar a bola, mano?
Can he get on the end of this? So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Serginho. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good pressing, squeezing the play. No goals as yet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Quality ball. Roberto Baggio. Tries to play it through. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Caraca, goleiro, vai em cima da bola, mano.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. What a throw in. Nice interception, well timed. Roberto Baggio. Now that's well seen too.
Caraca, não passa nada, né?
Serginho. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been...
Caraca, meu,
Balls
só
over the
pra
top,
essa
long
bola, meu.
diagonals, that's the plan. Baggio is the guilty
Valeu,
party
pai,
there.
obrigado.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He had a chance to
Bem, mano,
offload
cara,
that left,
mano,
so
não sei o que
I
acontece
think
com
he's
o
going to
Messi,
have
mano.
to swallow his medicine on this one.
Queria tentar entender o que acontece com o Messi, mano. Não vê, nenhuma velocidade, mano. Não ganha nenhuma lá,
Oh,
mano.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball.
Não dá, mano.
That's been
Não
cut
dá.
out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball, good take. Oh, now Bellingham!
Ah, vai tomar no nariz, mano. O cara bugou lá, mano. Ele deu chutão, mano.
And France are in front.
Olha o time que eu vou perder, mano. Sério.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter attack
Como não vai
like that,
perder
it's
ainda, tá,
like
meu
walking
amigo? Vamos lá,
into a
vai.
sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time
Ah,
team
então
talks.
o cara assim foi
One has
ele
got
pra
to tone
tocar,
it up
né?
now, and the other has to tone it down.
Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. And here's Hullet. Messi. And he's there to get it away.
Tem bastante jogo, hein? Pode ser que não empate outro jogo.
And he's whipped it. Oh, good line.
Não vai, mano, não vai.
Needed to be better, and he knows it.
Ai, 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 mano. Olha isso, mano.
Position there. We were all expecting much more.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Desapita, mano. É
Is the end of
impressionante,
the
mano.
first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
Ai,
inventiveness,
ai, ai.
perhaps
Vamos
the
tirar
only
um
things
bater
lacking.
aqui.
Corinthians finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Si vous le souhaitez, retrouvez les commentaires en direct de ce match sur
Vamos
la
lá,
radio
tio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Corinthians really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's Pele!
We'll simply have to...
Oh no, what on the finish!
Não vai, né, Zé?
He's got
Olha
away
esse.
with one there.
Mano do céu. Mano do
Corner number
céu.
3 coming up.
Que é isso, mano?
That has been knocked clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Adams is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Corinthians do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Pelé. Good take, and is he in?
Não tem falta, mano. É impressionante, mano. É isso, mano.
Well, there's your danger man. A title that is entirely justified.
O cara tem falta. Pra mim não tem falta, mano.
Well, you might think he got off
céu.
lightly. It's just a verbal warning. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 6, le numéro 11, le numéro 9.
He couldn't quite catch
Le
up to
numéro
that.
10, le numéro 5,
Referee's given a throw.
le numéro 7, Drogba,
Pode ser que
le
tá
numéro
bom.
15, Neymar.
And it's Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Bale. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. And he's worked it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and
Ah,
they'll
o
get
cara
clinical.
ganhou tudo lá, velho.
Nice looking ball. Adams calmly anticipates. Bale. Platini. This is a promising build-up. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
E é isso, não vai
And
pro
he's
gol, mano.
really put himself on the line here.
A bola não vai pro gol, Zé.
Corner
Cara,
count is
tá me
rising.
chance que eu
That's
tive aí,
6.
mano.
Adams clears. Thuram. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Tem ali na frente, alguma coisa.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Pouquinho.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Não vai, o jogo ele...
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be...
He's having a
Não
shot!
vai, velho. Não vai.
Now he wants to get in on the act
Realmente
here.
não vai.
Corinthians really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bale!
Não
They
vai.
want to be quick to recover this. And that should get the job done. And it's Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really
Não
well
vai.
and
Aquele
stopped
gol
it.
que você pode fazer o que for, o cara vai fazer
Now
gol.
it's Neymar. He has
Oh,
found
my
the way through. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Não vai, mano. Não vai. Você pode tentar o que for, não vai.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Não vai.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head
Bola não
down,
vai,
keep
cara.
battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vieira does really well there. He is strong.
Pretty robust defending.
And this is Pelé.
Não vai. O cara demora pra chutar, mano. O cara tá
Neymar
entrando além.
Yeah,
Foi
they
ele
were
sim.
looking for a counter-attack.
played into space. Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway.
Impressionante, tanto de chance que eu
Right
tive.
card makes the interception. And he's managed to get rid.
Tanto de chance que eu tive.
Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Thuram with the slide tackle there.
Olha isso, mano. O cara meteu 2 carrinhos lá, mano.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Olha isso, mano.
Can they get him away?
Não dá, mano.
It's in! Two ahead! Late
Ah,
in the day!
sério,
Game over
não dá,
surely!
mano.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Dieter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
France have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And this is Drogba. No, that was never going to make it. Platini. Well, they've got it again. Rui Costa. And it's Drogba. Now it's Platini. Now it's Rui Costa. And time is up. Corinthians were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Que é louco, tanto de chance que eu tinha, o Val não entrou, mas é isso aí, tamo junto. Vamos ver como é que ficou nessa situação. Isso aí, ó. Amanhã não joga mais, hoje não dá pra jogar. Só empate, mano. Só empate, cê é louco. Que nojeira de jogo, mano, que nojeira. Falou.